What's going on? It's your boy Blackfoxxtony. If you got an inspiring business and want to come promote your brand on our podcast, follow us on Instagram at Pull It Up Tuesday. You can also leave us an email at pulituptuesday@gmail.com.
Yeah, we back at another Pull It Up Tuesday. The topic is going to be about MasterP and his son and what's going on. Everybody didn't check the story, so we're going to talk about what's going on. We're going to start at Blackfoxxtony and we're going to move down. So what you think, Tony, what's going on with MasterP and his son?
It's a deep topic because just because he MasterP and he famous, that don't give him the, I guess you would say the right or knowledge to understand how to handle a situation like somebody that's going through mental health. Like he probably don't know how to handle a child that's going through something like that. But to me, the bigger picture is Romeo trying to blast his father on social media and in public when his father did everything for him, and he's only Romeo who he is now is because of his father. But then you want to bash him on there just because he shouted out another person that died from possibly mental health, and I just feel like he shouldn't have did nothing like that at all. Like that man died don't got nothing to do with his daughter, Master P's daughter dying from whatever happened with her, but Master P probably did his best he could to do with the daughter, but the son take it and just try to dog the father, which he should have learned from 50 Cent too. So
yeah,
you get cut off, then what you gonna do? Ain't nobody booking you
at all.
Like you only got 30 seconds on the versus battle. So to me, he shouldn't.
You already lost with You already lost with Bow Wow.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't. I wouldn't publicly. I would never disrespect my father.
No disrespect at all.
No, I'm talking about my father, like how he disrespected his father publicly on social media. I would never ever do that. You shouldn't do that anyway. It's your father. Like it don't matter what he did, as long as he didn't do nothing crazy. But he did that. That was wrong from him. His dad is the only reason he in the spot he in right now. Right now he could be in Magnolia Projects, scraping up ramen noodles, but he eating lobster tails and crab legs. You ain't never seen this. That's Gucci verse, but
and fucking that nigga eating noodles. That's his face on there.
Yeah. So but still, the daughter passing away or whatever happened, I'm not sure what the situation, but her mental health, it really don't have nothing to do with the father. She got mental health is like something you get on your own. You can't control it. You can't help it. You need professional help, and the father really can try his best, but he can't give her the help she would really need. Doctor will have to handle that part.
Cool. I appreciate you saying that. Go ahead, Jazz. What you think?
I feel like it's hard because when it comes to children, they don't always understand what parents have to go through or what they sacrifice or what they have to put out there to be able to create a good foundation for you. So it's hard when you don't know all the facts.
Yeah.
You don't know all the facts. So in regards to what Master P or what Lil Romeo is trying to say MasterP did, is kind of, we never have all the facts. Like, we just don't know the truth about it. But I do feel like I understand both sides. But in regards to mental health, it's hard. It's really hard. For him to put his dad out there in regards to his daughter dying, I don't care what nobody say. You will never understand the love of a child until you have a child. And for him to kind of like out him in public is like a little confusing for me to understand. But we gonna get into this talk, so we gonna figure some stuff out. But
cool. I appreciate that. What you think?
Okay, so
come to the mic. Let's get it. Bring it up.
I'm gonna talk
Bring
to
it up to
you as a parent. Like, as a parent and seeing that, like, yeah, I understand because parents, they're healing child wounds. Like, you don't understand that. Nobody understands that until they're having kids and they see, like, behaviors or they see, like, damn, like, you're acting just like me. Like, nobody understands that. But I understand where Master P is coming from and I understand where Romeo's coming up from at the same time. Yeah, damn.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
I understand where both of them are coming from at the same time because I'm a child and I'm a parent.
That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead. So what you thinking?
So what I'm thinking is like Romeo, he's having a lot of hurt and he don't know how to express it because he's a kid. Like,
and
you're
his
a
sister.
kid. So as a kid, your parents always tell you never to talk back. Like, and if you feel some type of way, sometimes they teach you like that ain't okay to feel that way.
Yeah.
So you never know where they're coming from, what their household was like. It dives a lot into the dynamic of their household and what he had going on, and we'll never know that.
Damn. So I'm going to speak on it. I'm not trying to be funny at all. You hear me? Just being real though.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be tripping with your name on some noodles. So let me stop playing. Mental health is real. Situations is real when you lose a family member and you trying to be able to see where you can actually hold on or find something strong within your family. You get what I'm saying? So Mario trying to see, I just lost my sister, so where is the foundation to be able to make sure my family is strong? Then he see a person within his daddy that he like, I don't even see on a daily basis.
Like, I don't know you.
I don't know you. Like, just being honest, I don't know you. So that's the structure that you have to deal within yourself, and your daddy like, I'm strong, I'm gonna keep it moving. And if y'all know Master P I know a lot of people ain't old to understand what Master P is. Master P already told you when he was young, he was fully strong when when his granddaddy died and he got that money. So at the end of the day, he was moving off of death. So his son need to understand that your daddy gonna move regardless of whatever happened to the family. So what y'all think about that situation?
But what about all the conversations that they never had? What about all the times that he got mad and he couldn't confront his dad, and they just got all that built up anger, built up like animosity, like
who got that though? Who got that?
Who got that?
Yeah, who got that built up anger?
The child, Romeo.
Romeo from being a millionaire?
Yeah.
For free?
Yeah.
You said for free.
He
said for free.
Money don't buy you happiness.
He ran a Rolls
Money
Royce.
don't buy you happiness. You just want your dad.
It doesn't.
You want your dad to spend time with you. All that time that you missed out on.
Who knows if he missed time though?
What was interesting though is
real,
like,
You make all the millions and spend time with your kid.
But he taking his kid with him. He the reason he a rapper
You take
and
him
a
with
basketball
you,
player.
but when you on movie scenes, you got to do photo shoots.
That's
you
we
gotta
ain't
do
doing that many
interviews,
movies.
Like all this stuff that you got to do, like or interviews, just time off.
Well, that ain't
So
What about conversations they never had? If you never built a bond or relationship with your son,
we don't
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that after that because that's a whole nother topic. If you, I ain't gonna touch that, but I got what you're saying. That was perfect what you said. So, what you think, Jazz? Oh shit! Hey, T-Rich, you got it.
I always find it interesting when people, especially when it comes to like the famous people, I guess you could say, like when they bring shit to social media, because I don't know what kind of relationship that they have, but clearly it could have been a good one, really, to say the least, because I feel like he brought everything to social media. But one thing I'm gonna always stand for is, as kids, I don't care how old we are, we never know what our parents actually fully go through.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, even when Romeo outed him out about taking his money when he was a kid and using it for his personal reasons and X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, I saw that.
We don't know why he did that, but I'm gonna tell you this. He always put his son in a good ass position that
to win, for sure, for sure,
to win. So we don't know, like, and I know you could like attest to this, but we got parents who be putting their kids on like
social media, yeah.
No, pin their kids' names and stuff to buy certain stuff
yeah,
and stuff like
yeah.
that.
How you gonna say? What you gonna say? Like now you pertain that? I never put my son on nothing.
No. Like, I'm talking about himself.
I know. I'm just I'm messing with you just to make it kid situation.
We see certain stuff that be happening, and like it be kind of making my head wonder why. But one thing I will say is that Master P, I'm sure everything he did was for a reason. His son is in a great place. His son put him in a great setup. So why he came out and lashed on him on social media and the public is crazy to me. But, I mean, I don't know the whole story, so it's kind of hard to speak on it a little bit.
That's cool, but that's you just telling the truth about the situation. So what's up, Tony? What you think?
That's really all I thought about was I just don't think he should have did that. You don't blast your father and down him on social media at all. Shouldn't down them, period. Just where the respect level at. Like, he can blackball you right now, but the moral of the story is you shouldn't have blackballed. You can't blame somebody else's death on another man that didn't cause it at all. There's no way. That's a big burden to
So you think? So let me ask you a question because you a father. What would you do if your kids came out and said, "Nigga, fuck what y'all talking about? My daddy's a bitch ass nigga." You hear me? My daddy don't take care of me. My daddy don't do nothing for me. But at the end of the day, you as a daddy, you know you put your kids in a great position to win.
You seen where you remember UFC 220 when Anderson Silva beat Rich Franklin? That's all you would see. That's it. Like, cause that's disrespectful. You can't disrespect your parents. Like that remind me of what Chris Rock said. I don't know who really came up with this when they say a father or a man is only loved conditionally by a dog. Mm-hmm. Because it's like he coming for his dad, but he wouldn't. I don't think you would come for your mama like that.
No, you don't. You don't.
You would only dog your father, and your father's
hold on. Hold on. Before you say that, hold on. Before you finish that. He said what he said about his daddy, but niggas never mention the mama.
Never
mention the mama.
Never. They never will.
They never mention the mama. So let's go to the women because the women got to speak for that. So if your kid, I'm gonna go over here first. I'm gonna come into you, Jazz. Okay. If you go over here and your kid say you ain't did shit for me, my daddy did everything, and I can't even respect you because my daddy did everything. What would you prepare yourself to do from that situation?
Okay, so you want me to answer the question first, or you want me to come from a kid like
both,
from a household with money?
Both.
Okay, can I ask a question? Like my parents, they worked at Chrysler, so like they kind of had money.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get what I'm saying? And like the thing that I regret the most is them not spending time with me. So I can understand where Romeo's coming from. Like you can give me everything that you want, like. And that, to this day, like, you can give me everything you want, but that, like, I'll look at you like you're short. You get what I'm saying?
So you was in that situation and you was working at Chrysler, not your parents. You was working to
hard.
provide for your kid, and then at the same time you looking at them, and your kid look at you like you ain't did nothing.
I would look within myself. I would be mad at first. First thought is to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
Being real. Like, just being real. First thought is to being mad. Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't did all this shit for you.
Working 12 hours.
Fuck. Like, hell yeah, I would be mad. But then the second thought would be to look within myself. Am I spending time with them? Am I asking them what the fuck they need? Like, because everybody has different needs. Like, you can't assign everybody to one need and say, oh, I'm giving you everything that I can give you. But you're not asserting yourself to what the fuck they need. That's like zero. There's nothing.
Yeah, that's beautiful said. So what you
zero.
Yeah, exactly. That's good what you just said. Like beautiful. So what you think, Jazz?
I'm gonna need you to ask the question again because I'm trying to understand.
Tony, go ahead because I've been drinking.
But being a good father, is it being at home every day, being side by side with your child, or is it teaching them
and you
good
broke
lessons?
as fuck?
Yeah, like you got to be out here making money. You got to provide. You can't be at home. To me, being a good father is probably teaching them life lessons. You don't have to be there every day, all day. We gonna grow up and you're gonna live your life. I'm gonna live my life. I'm living my life. But as long as you teach the child lessons, you there enough. You good. You can't be there all day, every day. No way possible.
So, Tony, answer me. Tell her the question that was on the floor. Tell Jazz the question that was on the floor.
Basically, do you think it's okay for if the say like the parents are at work all the time providing for the child, how should the child feel that the parent's not there every day, basically?
Yeah.
Enough to them in their mind.
It's hard because children don't understand a lot. Like, and I feel like even with my dad and my mom is my best friends, but sometimes it's just certain stuff I don't understand because I'm not in that my mental state is in that capacity to understand it when it comes to a child's place. And I know we hate that term, like a child's place, but like it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing because even when you start talking about parents getting into divorces and like just certain stuff that they do, you just can't understand it. You can't. You look at them and you look at them as superheroes, or you look at them as perfect, and they start making mistakes, and you start getting older, and you start seeing it, and it's just like, what's what's going on? But as you get older and you start experiencing the same things, it all starts to make sense. So for me, it's just that's a hard.
But you never got there.
Pill to swallow.
You
haven't got there.
Yeah, you haven't understood it. You haven't had that maturity yet, and it's okay. Obviously, it's just certain things you don't understand until you actually physically have a child. I don't have a child, so it's certain stuff that I don't understand. I get on my dad about little stuff that I feel like come on, his name
But the
Eric.
shit's like over your head though, for real, because you don't understand the
it's
dynamic
over
of
my
it.
head, so I just don't get it.
They're doing it to help you, but you're like, shit.
Yeah,
So
right.
even in regards to him, even in regards to Lil Romeo outing him, I felt like that was a personal family matter. We will never know. He would never know the sacrifices his dad took, but ultimately it led him to a good place. He don't have to worry about money. He don't have to worry about sustaining himself. He don't have to worry about a lot of stuff that regular average people do have to worry about. So for him to out his dad like that, I just felt like, come on, bro. You could talk to your dad in private. You could talk to your family in private.
But
all these interviews and commercials with his dad every day, Master P definitely didn't neglect. Out of all his kids, he didn't neglect Romeo at all. Because if you watch the interviews, the videos, everything, that's time. That's time.
I'm giving that nigga shoes. I'm giving that nigga making sure that he have a legacy to lead.
Like
your rapping career was over, nigga.
He has,
and then
I'm
still giving. What I'm saying is, I'm giving you a good way to be able to feed your kids and your kids to feed their kids. So we got the noodles, we got the chips, we got whatever we need. But at the end of the day, it's you on this bitch. But I understand though, you gotta understand when you lose your sister and you feel like your daddy put on a persona for everybody in the world, your daddy don't look the way your daddy don't. You can't recognize your daddy in the household.
So the persona was just because he shouted out and paid respects to another famous person that passed away from something.
Suicide. Yeah.
So he shouldn't. You can't jump in that. Like if somebody passed away and he just giving respect to them, that's all right. He just gave them a
crazy
shout
to me.
out.
Who wait? Oh, go ahead. What's crazy to me is who has kids.
Me.
Losing a child is so different than losing a sister is so different than losing a child.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's worse.
You outlive your kid.
So how you gonna tell me?
You think you're about to spend forever with this little motherfucker and you're just gone?
Because the kid is yours.
Yeah.
It's this is mine.
It's over. Yeah, it's for real though.
Like you're mad.
That's deep, and for you to sit here and say that, he didn't really give a care about his daughter being lost. You don't know what it's like to have a kid.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
You can do everything for a kid and they can still resent you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the key. What he just said was key. You can give everything to a kid and the kid will still resent you.
Soon you don't do the right thing for them. Soon you don't do one thing for them.
Soon you don't do one thing. I'm talking about soon you don't get them a pair of Nikes that they be looking for.
I feel like you have to listen to them. I'm my child's best friend.
Okay.
I listen to her. Like, when nobody else listening to her, I listen to her. If she wants something, you can hear it. Like, you in tune with your kid. I don't give a fuck what you say. You're in tune with your child. They tell you everything they want.
So they
tell you
what
how
they want to
love them.
So if they tell you like I need them new Nikes. Because how old your baby?
She's 4.
Oh, so that's perfect. That's the perfect age.
But they tell you they love language. Everybody got a different love language.
We do.
That's like a different topic to go into.
Yeah.
But your love language is different for everybody. Everybody needs to be loved a certain way. Everybody needs to love to be healed. Everybody needs to be loved to fucking just go on about life.
Yeah, but when they badass 14, 15 years old, this nigga ain't
everything
your Nike.
Yeah,
your everything.
I bought you 5 cars.
You still got a reason with them. You still got to understand them.
I feel like my parents got me everything, and I still had a reason to feel like they were me.
Hold on, y'all all right. Hold on, nigga said when you buy 5 cars from them, nigga.
It's still like, as soon as you buy that 6 one,
No, they don't.
you the deadbeat. But
For real though.
this is real life. Though.
That's
Like,
real life. That's real
They
life.
still
Fuck
love
them
you,
up
but
and
it's
still be
just,
mad.
it's just.
Like, but it's fine.
You're right though. It's both of y'all right.